Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we pull back the curtain on corporate filings, and well, hopefully we do not pull the rug out from under you with this one. Today we are diving into a very specific kind of report from ATAI, Life Sciences N. VI. This isn't your typical quarterly update, but it is packed with some potentially game-changing news for them. Before we dive in, if you're all about getting straight facts and no fluff from SEC filings, make sure you are subscribed. And for deeper discussions and to connect with fellow corporate sleuths, join our Discord community. The link is in the description below. Alright, so what we have here is a Form 8K filing from ATAI Life Sciences NV. Think of an 8K as a company S way of quickly telling the public about big, important events that happen between their regular financial reports. It is like a special bulletin. This particular report is dated the 16th of October, 2025, and it is all about a really exciting development for ATAI. The first key piece of news here is under Regulation FD disclosure. This basically means the company is sharing important, non-public information with everyone at the same time to keep things fair. And the big news is that ATAI, Life Sciences, along with a company called Beckley Sci-Tech Limited, put out a press release announcing something quite significant. This leads us directly into the other major event reported. The US Food and Drug Administration, or the FDA as we commonly call it, has granted what is called Breakthrough Therapy Designation for a drug candidate called BPL-003. Now, if that sounds like a lot of technical jargon, let S break it down. BPL.003 is a drug that targets treatment, resistant depression or TRD treatment. Resistant depression means that a person has tried several different treatments for depression, but they just have not worked well enough. Getting breakthrough therapy designation from the FDA is a really big deal. It goes to drugs that are being developed for serious or life-threatening conditions, and importantly, where early clinical research suggests that the drug might work much better than existing treatments. It is not an approval to sell the drug yet, but it is a significant endorsement that speeds up the review process and provides more guidance. The reason this drug is so promising is its design. It is intended to provide fast and long-lasting antidepressant effects, even from just one dose, and the whole treatment experience is described as short, which is a major advantage. This designation comes after some really positive early results from what is called a Phase 2b study. In this study, which was blinded, meaning neither the patients nor many of the researchers knew who was getting the actual drug and who was getting a placebo, BPL-003 showed some impressive results. Specifically, a single dose of either 8 mg or 12 mg of BPL-003 led to significant improvements in depressive symptoms within just 24 hours, and these effects lasted throughout the 8-week study period. This is incredibly fast and sustained relief, which is remarkable. What is also noteworthy is that most patients were ready to leave the clinic just 90 minutes after receiving the dose. This really highlights the potential for this treatment to be practical and scalable within existing healthcare systems, fitting into a short, in-clinic treatment model. Now, while this report doesn't contain detailed financial tables like a quarterly earnings report, the implications of this breakthrough therapy designation are huge for ATAI Life Sciences. If BPL-003 ultimately gets approved, it could be a major revenue driver for the company. ATAI is listed on the Nasdaq Global Market under the ticker symbol ATAI. This designation could significantly boost investor confidence and its stock price, as it signals progress in developing a novel treatment for a condition with a significant unmet need. It is also worth noting that ATAI is identifying itself as an emerging growth company. This status allows them, among other things, to take advantage of certain accommodations in financial reporting and regulatory requirements, which can be helpful for companies in their growth phase. Now, typically in these filings, you expect to dig into revenue, profits, and all those juicy financial numbers. But for this particular 8K, the core story isn't about today, financials, but about the future potential of a specific drug. However, it is crucial to understand the context. ATAI is very much a clinical stage biotechnology company. Their financials in the traditional sense are less about current sales and more about the capital they are investing in research and development and the potential future value of their pipeline. As with any company, especially in biotech, you'll see a lot of forward-looking statements. These are essentially company estimates and predictions about the future, but with a big disclaimer that things might not turn out exactly as planned. They talk about potential benefits of the designation, progress on trials, and the timing of development and regulatory review. Interestingly, the report also touches on the contemplated acquisition of Beckley Psytech. This means ATAI is in the process of acquiring Beckley Psytech, the company that developed BPL-003. This acquisition, alongside the breakthrough therapy designation, is a huge strategic move. It suggests that ATAI sees significant value in Beckley Psytech's assets, particularly BPL-003. Of course, there are risks involved, and the filing highlights them. For instance, there is the risk that the acquisition might not be completed, or that ATAI might not be able to achieve the expected benefits from it. They also mention risks related to retaining key employees and the possibility of events that could lead to the termination of the deal. The company refers to a proxy statement filed on the 24th of September 2025, which likely contains more detailed information about this acquisition and related shareholder matters. This is important for understanding the complete picture of the deal. Finally, we get to the exhibits. This section tells us what supporting documents are attached to the report. The most important exhibit here is Exhibit 99.1. which is the actual press release about the breakthrough therapy designation. This is where you would find the full announcement from the companies. So, to wrap it up, ATAI Life Sciences is making a strategic play by aiming to acquire Beckley Psytech, and the timing could be better with the FDA granting breakthrough therapy designation to BPL-003. This isn't about current earnings, it is about a bet on future success in treating a complex medical condition. Now, looking at this filing, what is my take? ATAI Life Sciences appears to be taking a calculated risk, investing heavily in a promising drug candidate. The breakthrough therapy designation is a very strong positive signal, indicating that regulators see the potential of BPL-003. The acquisition of Beckley Psytech, if successful, consolidates this potential within ATAI's portfolio. The main strength here is the innovation in a field that desperately needs it, with a drug showing rapid and durable effects. The primary risk, as with all drug development, is the inherent uncertainty of clinical trials and regulatory approval. Even with designation, final approval is not guaranteed, and the pathway can be long and costly. Another risk is the executed acquisition itself, ensuring it provides the intended strategic and financial benefit. In conclusion, this is a very forward-looking report, focusing on potential rather than current performance. For investors, it is an opportunity to evaluate the long-term prospects of ATAI. As Pipeline, the company seems to be making a bold move towards becoming a significant player in the mental health therapeutic space, but the journey from designation to market is fraught with challenges. Alright, that is our breakdown of this ATAI Life Sciences NV8K filing. What is your take on BPL-003 and the company's strategic direction? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into corporate filings. And of course, don't forget to check out our Discord community in the description for ongoing discussions. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time on Corporate Decoder.